and I make
Morning, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, just another day. Another day, another day. trying to find 40 points on the Nasdaq. That is the goal. $40 points on the Nasdaq. Where's my mouse, please? There you go. So it's an interesting setup I'm seeing here that could be forming. One, we had an explosive, well, relatively explosive day yesterday. We got this big movement here, but notice it's still encapsulated within this daily fair value gap and not escape it. So we're not out of the can yet. We're still within the parameters of the fair value gap on the daily chart. Look on the 4-hour. We seem to have created somewhat of a swing high. So my question is, do we want to make a move all the way back down below these levels? Is what I'm questioning. Or perhaps do we get in here and take off? That's from a 4-hour perspective. From a 1-hour perspective, I can see us drawing lower. This is fair value gap. And the question still persists is, do we want to go back below here? That is, if we're still going to play within this daily range, daily fair value gap range, we want to make our way lower. Let's take up these lows. Okay. We kind of already dropped one time. Then we create this consolidation here and dropped again. So as this creates a potential fair value gap here, this price trade higher into this fair value gap and drop. Question, right? But understand these highs here that were taken out, that was not seen. Double check, make sure. Yeah. So Friday's highs not taken out on S&P 500. So these highs right here on S&P 500 are actually right now. Nasdaq, we did not. So that's an SMT. Somewhat of a divergence. Question I have now is, again, are we going to see this 50-minute fair value gap? I want to see how price treats it. 9:30 opening. Are we going to trade above it? And then maybe that will keep pushing. But if we kind of use here as resistance, and even this little fair value gap here, if we stay below these, I'll just trade into them in wick, then I'll potentially be expecting a run lower, potentially to this fair value gap. 5-minute chart. Interesting. So yesterday's 5-minute chart, you guys saw me catch my trade. I mentioned how this 5-minute level could act as order block. Price just went there and tagged me out after I made my profit. But look how I used this 5-minute order block and just kept going, marching higher and higher and higher. So that was beautiful to see. Didn't press any other buttons, but I was satisfied with the trade I took. So anyways, today, let's just watch this 15-minute level. We start creeping back above this, then obviously I can expect higher prices again. But if we stay below these levels, pretty much below 20,700, I will expect maybe perhaps a run below here. 15-minute chart. See a run below this low here. I have it on the chart already. So I could expect a run there. Keep going here. I'm not too excited about this one, this low here. Just because Red had an aggressive punch, took out these lows, and then took off. So basis. So we'll see what we get. Daily chart. All right. Anyways, we're 2 minutes away from 9:30 opening price. Let's focus in on 5 minute, 1 minute chart. Right now we have this relative highs right here. So I want to see how price wants to potentially pierce these highs. Does it pierce it and then rejects? It's a question. QTNA. To take from a regular trading hour perspective. I might just go straight for them. See those highs right here? here. Oh, check that if I want that trade. No. I'll try that one. My bad. My bad. All right. That was too premature. I think they'll keep dropping though. I'm just watching S&P 500 didn't make a lower low, so this could be an easy potential reversal here. So I'm just gonna be a little bit more patient. But good thing I only entered with 5 contracts, nothing crazy. Let's double check this. 1, 2, 3. Oh, be real. Oh, I'll watch close though. This new week opening gap. This was act as resistance. That's why I entered with 5 contracts here. I mean, as support. What about this? Put this in place. Put stop loss right here. I would love to see this go through here like water. It's not doing that. Needs to move quickly here. S&P 500 is making lower low. This is not. This is, it needs to move swiftly. If not, we're gonna have a reversal. Swiftly lower. There we go. Cool. All right. So 40 points. What would 40 points be? Very close to those. There you go. So I'm just gonna put my 40 points plus like 580 ish. See if I can get that. Limit. I think that's about 40 points, right? That's about 40 points. We'll take that. All right. So I got this trade card. I feel like we're just gonna go straight for the lows. And this might go straight to this 1 hour fair value gap. Where's my mouse? Let me move this to 1 hour fair value gap. Oh, it's coming from me already. I'll take the 40 points, whatever. Cool. We got the 40 points there. So job is really looking accomplished for the day. I want to see now the drip if this 1 hour fair value. All right, guys. I already set the price scale here. I'm gonna take something else off here. Holding on a little bit. Just hold on, going on. All right. So I'm gonna take some more off there. So again, another 40 points captured for the day. Now price is gonna keep on drifting north. My question is, does it want to get to 20,500? I think we can get back to this previous monthly high right here. All right. I'll break down what I got in the trade. You're probably wondering this is on the second chart. I'll take some more off here, actually. If I can keep dropping. Just take something off here. There you go. Simple, simple, simple. Price just constantly melting here. Let's go to that 15-minute chart. Remember I told you guys it's likely to run to these lows. Taking that out. My question is, does it really have the wherewithal to go below here? That would be sick. I can see it happening because, I mean, where else is it going to go to? If you base it on a 4-hour level, there's a lot of liquidity resting right below here. A lot of people are not going to believe this run here. So again, we're still stuck with that in that daily fair value gap I mentioned to you guys. And I won't be surprised if you touch this low, but I want to see 4-hour fair value gap at least. This one here, maybe we go touch that. But if I was them, I might as well. If I'm gonna go this deep, I might as well take out these lows. Not saying it has to happen, but I mean, let's pay attention to this 1 hour candle. Let's see how it closes. If it starts rejecting, then we could make a move higher though. So just stay locked in. But again, see what I'm saying, guys? Like my day was already done. I already captured my 40 points. I mean, all this just extra now. Very simple. I'll move from here to here. It's like 70 points. Great. So now I'm moving my stop loss. What do I want to move it to? Move to right here. Let's get to sit back and watch price now. Very simple, straight to the point. This comes all the way back and knocks me out again. I'll be satisfied. It is what it is. Making life easier, just 40-point target. And it hit a new week opening gap high here. So I won't be surprised if we get a bounce here. I really won't be surprised. buy one on this account here. But if we keep going through shit like icing on a cake or like a knife through a hot knife on the cake, then we'll probably just keep melting to those lows I mentioned. If this does start rejecting aggressively, again, I'm watching these yellow lines, 1 hour levels. We could still see a run back up here. It is possible. Take out these highs. It is very possible. Let's just look at it from a regular trading hour lenses. Let's see how that looks. I mean, yeah, I mean, retail can chase this short here. They could just go higher. Again, there's a lot of price action, a lot of consolidation. So for them to go through these lows here, it's going to take a lot of work. We are hitting the new week opening at high, so this could lead to a move all the way higher. It could. But just going to focus on task. It really could do that. And we're all the way below 930 opening price too. Makes it even tighter. I could sense a reversal coming. Potentially. Ready did a job taking on those lows I mentioned. And we did this so early in the day, still 9:45. So this is within the first like 15 minutes, or within the first, you just call it 30 minutes of trading. All we did is drop. So everyone sees this drop, they might want to chase it. If they do chase it, then we could see this again. These smooth highs that I mentioned earlier never got tagged. So let's kind of draw that out. So I won't be surprised if price finds a way to get back above here. So again, we are trading the 1 hour fair value gap, these yellow lines. You see a reaction so far.
I can't help you with that.
Oh, shut up, Siri. You listen too much. You heard that? Siri being a nut. So I'm gonna go on a 5-second chart. Trust me, that's what I was looking at. It's just too much to ring in sometimes. Look at this 5-second chart. You could see like I got in on this fair value gap because price was just, again, we're looking at the signatures of up close candles. These up close candles. When price runs to that, it's respecting it. Every time it runs to a series of up close candles, these ones here, what happens when price traces that? It drops. These ones here, it traded into it, it dropped. These ones here, it traded into that and it drops.
I only got out because honestly, I wanted to see the fair value gap get respected. Okay, you saw him getting trying to get out real quick for sales. I was still on the right side, but I thought it was gonna run these highs after around this fair value gap. But if I look closer, there was a fair value gap in here too. Plus, it did not go above these highs, so my stop loss could have been secured here or even here. But I just got out the trade, and then it started dropping again. And that's when I realized it's still respecting the fair value gap here. So that's why I got it again. And we danced around this level here, dropped away from it. You can see when we did drop away right here, there's not a fair value gap for ultimate sell-off. So it's probably going to reverse totally. There we go. Charts. So again, that was an easy trade, guys. Like again, 40 pips, first 20 minutes of the day. I'm really done trading. I can just literally close this out right now. Right. Trade executions, you can see. Entries. I bought and sold quickly, but then I sold again. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see I sold here. I sold here. Got out. Boom, boom. So straightforward trade. 40 points. Let's just see if we want to reverse. I can see us reversing. So let me just log in here. Where is my... This ring? You understand, retail is chasing the short out the gate. I'm not saying it won't continue going lower, but I don't like falling retail. I think the shorts have already done what they had to do, taking that liquidity pool, and we might just start pushing higher. Just keep watching. We got this fair value gap in here. If we go above this 5-minute shaded gray area, which is the fair value gap, then I might consider how we can push higher here. There's still liquidity resting here too at these highs. So just keep watching price here. S&P 500 has objected aggressively, just way closer to 900 opening. US 30, same thing. Colossal. Hey, buddy. Hey, if you're gonna do that, you gotta be in your cage. Come here. Come here. Come here now. Come here now. Come here. Come here. Sit right here. Sit and stay. If you do all that barking, you're gonna be in your cage. So stay right here. Good boy. Dog just being a dog. I don't want to hear all that barking shit. Sure you don't. Hey. Sit. 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 And stay. Good. Good boy. Lazy trading. That's what ICT said. Just get your points and go. I don't have to do much anymore for the day. I really could just be done. Now I feel relieved. Don't feel no pressure. Can I see a setup occurring? I can perhaps see the price will gravitate higher. Look at these down close candles here. Price has somewhat traded into that right here with this candle. And it could reject, go higher. So I'll really just take reading here. Right there. Again, these highs here are in jeopardy. More than likely. I mean, honestly, that would have been a nice, let's just see, 40-point move if we were to get in here. 690. I mean, 590, so it has to go to 630 for that to be, yeah, nice 40-point move right there. It's probably gonna run to the sides again. Boom. We're taking half off there, or just wait for it to run at these highs right here. So entry from this order block here to these highs, there you go, would have been your 40-point move. That's another 40-point move right there. Let's see something I like, but S&P 500. So S&P 500 right taking on these highs. I think Nasdaq just being the sixth sister. I think it's still gonna go higher. We'll see if this wants to act as a fair value gap here. Not really like, guys. Let's look at a 30-second chart. Okay, looking at this cluster of price action. I'd rather see price not go below this. It should use this to push higher. So I create an order block there. Right, a new week opening at pi. Just Wednesday. So I would have gotten to this trade if S&P hadn't already around these highs. But regardless, I can see price still take it off. Just not a fan yet. I want to see some type of run on liquidity. Yeah. So I like these lows here. I'm gonna run that out. So if your trust is fair value gap, would that deliver 40 points? Let's just see. For it to get in here, to here, 60 points. To this high right here, 40. So as we get to this red line, I see going higher. I'm just being reluctant. I'd rather see them run out liquidity pool first. If they can run out these lows and then reject, then maybe I'll consider it. But if it just keeps going higher, whatever. I don't think it's returning. The way it's moving right now. Let's see. I think it's gone. So it appears. It's out of there. It's like this one's act as an order block too. It's another down close candle. See the respect of that. So I've been another 40 points right here. All right. From if you got in here, it's fair value gap. So here, 40 points. Job done. We have these highs that's probably gonna smash. So if you want to get low hanging fruit, you can just still hold on to the trade and see how we smash these highs here. This down close candle here. Let's see if this was support price. All right, so I'm using this down close candle here. Let's see if that could deliver. I actually like this, honestly. Let's see if I can join the wave here. All right. Let's see. We have this down close candle right here. I'm watching. We also had this 5-minute shaded gray area, 5-minute balance range. And then we also have this down close candle here. So for me, I might stop here. See if we can get a move higher. What will 40 points look like from here? We just call it, let's call it up in here. Let's see if we can get this up here. So 40 points are going to be being fair with this. We're at the top of this. So what I'm watching here is two things. I want to see this little down close candle here. The support price is order block. All right. I think these highs need to get tagged. There we go. Now it's tagged to the only thing now does a reject. It needs to keep pushing higher from here though. All right. Which I think honestly over time, these highs here might be in jeopardy. We'll see. Just took out these highs here. I want to see us still constantly push. We have a mean, if we have a mean rejection from there, that could be problematic. You know, so many areas I could have gone on board. I could have gone on board here, right? For that push to these highs. I could have gone on board here, or push here. What I'm just doing is observing how price is moving to begin with. So price seems to be constantly pushing higher and respecting down close candles. So I got that confirmation. That's why I'm now in this trade here, looking to see if we can constantly push higher. Ready to hit this target here. But I want to see us constantly move. Start getting too much resistance here, then I will consider what I want to do with the trade. higher again now. Look at it from a 1 minute perspective solely here for a second. Let's see. That's what it looks. Because I already captured my 40 points. These highs look in jeopardy. They really do. So let's do this here. Price could come down though. If it does go lower, take out all of this. Which I don't think it needs to, but if it does, I'm watching this up close candles range. Start getting too away from that. I wouldn't like that. Maybe the next pro liquidity will be up here. Taking too much time though. I don't care for this anymore. Just be patient. Taking too much time here. I'm gonna elect the sidelines for here for now, guys. I'm not gonna force it. I can see it taking off. It hasn't violated anything per se. It's just too much time has been taken. And right now, give up a good day. Let's just see if it delivers. You know, I can see it delivering. I can. I just didn't feel like holding on to that. But it's probably gonna go higher. This should start. This should move the price now. Oh. I'd have felt more comfortable on this trade. It just because we already knocked out these highs. But again, it's still gonna push. I'll be more comfortable starting right here. The more it's staying here, it's like I can see them just running lower into this 5 minute fair value gap. That's why this order block to me, the more price is failing to go use it to springboard, it could just run right through that. But again, notice it's just hugging this new daily opening gap level. So just watching these two elements of price here and here. But so far, you guys saw me take my 40 points out the market, 40 points plus, and then I called out two. I mentioned how we were likely to. Where's my mouse? Come on, mouse. I would like to run it back up and hit these targets here, these equal highs that I outlined earlier in the day. You can see our price higher from that 1 hour fair value gap, right? These yellow lines. Drop into this down close candle here. We saw another push higher, drop into these down close candles here, and we saw a push to those targets. So those could each deliver 40 points plus on their own. Now, what the trade I was considering thinking is just getting here with this down close candle. I want to see if that can support price higher. It's just how much time it's taking. I'm just uncomfortable with it, but I can see it still pushing price higher. So if you're comfortable, that's up to you. For me, we already hit some initial targets. So I'm not surprised we are getting some pushback here. Because some people are going to think this is a resistance area and they might want to sell. And some people are going to exit their position here. So a lot's happening over here. But I can see this pushing higher. There we go. Let's just see. If I stay in the trade, 40 points is up here, right above this 5-minute fair value gap. Let's see if we get that. Lights on the five. Look at the 5-minute chart for a second. I should like this order block here. Really like that actually. Ooh, that actually looks really good. I actually like this. So. On the 5-minute basis, I actually like what I saw. I like what I see right now. I'm just gonna put a stop loss right here instead. right, now let's. That look good actually. Let's see if we get up here. $40 will put us a little bit right here. That 5 minute chart looked good. That's why I had to get in. I got. I was looking at 1 minute too strongly, but the 5 minute chart, I like how it created this order block here. It's now pushing here. So we get a 40-point delivery at least. So 40-point delivery would put us like, let's just call it this daily fair value gap high. So 720. Let's see if we can get there. Now, what I am watching too is S&P 500. If S&P 500 decides to just push higher, Nasdaq is not, then that would make it get out of this trade again. And I'll just call it a day. Getting cheddar, feeling better, many ways to make play. This looks like a very typical setup though. This should deliver to these highs. So you guys have seen that every single trade I've called out has gone to the T. Some, yes, I did get out because I felt uncomfortable, but they've all proven right. I was only getting out of the trade because I've already made my profit for the day, but and they were based on the 1 minute time frame. But looking at the 5 minute chart, this looks very, very solid. That's why I was like, you heard the expression in my voice, like, oh, this looks really good. So I had to get back in it because we had this 5 minute order block that was created right at this fair value gap, and now we've seen it push higher here. Ideally, I want to see constantly push aggressively and perhaps take out these highs here. But again, I'm just looking for a 40-point move, and I can take half off the table. And then once that happens, or if that does take place,
Then the question becomes, do we want to run out these highs up here? All right. So this guy cut 9:30 out the gate. Like, yes, retail's gonna chase it short. You saw me actually take a trade short here. Kind of knew where price is likely to go. That's why I got in there at an area where he thought it was probably making a low. And then I was smart enough to also get out as well. Because look how we just traded this one out for a value gap and we see the rejection. And the mindset that retail is going to try and chase this lower. I already knocked out the retail traders here. The question is, do we have the ability to then keep on going higher to even knock out those that might say, you know what, I'm moving my stop loss here, right? Because people are short from here as well. So I'm trying to see if we have the energy to push above here as well. And if we do we have the energy to push above here as well? So I think I want to see if they can punish shorts. Again, if you're getting any value from this, again, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, I'm trading live every day, 95% of the time. I might take one or 2 days off, but typically I'm trading live every single day. So I know next week Monday I won't be doing it, but every single day I'm trading live. So again, like, subscribe to the channel if you're getting any value from this. I'll highly appreciate it. Have way more content coming out down the line. But for the meantime, you can show support by liking, subscribing, maybe drop an emoji if you're getting any content or any value from this content. Don't forget, that's how you show a little support here while I'm calling up price live. That's not an easy thing to do. A lot of people shy away from it. And you can see that sometimes, since I'm new to it, new to calling in front of you guys, sometimes when I'm on my own, I can just press buttons and not worry. But because there's an audience, it does add a little element of like sometimes a slight double thinking, right? Just want to make sure I'm calling things out to perfection, which is okay. I'll learn to deal with those emotions or those feelings or that mindset. So in the meantime, just like, subscribe, show support, and let's see how price keeps on delivering higher. Let's see if we can get that actually. Okay, I don't know the future. I don't know what's gonna happen, but what I do have is a stop loss in place. So if it does go against me, then I'll get stopped out. It'll be a break-even day. If it goes higher, then you'll see me again racked in 80 points instead of 40 points for the day. I already got 40 points on my first trade today on the sells. And I'm just trying to see if I can flip sides, play ping pong, get some on the buys. And understand, this is where we closed yesterday, actually. Where it says the daily open gap high, this is where we closed yesterday. At this level, 2751, so around 2750. And then we opened down here, this other red area. So let's just see if we're able to
So we closed down here 20,661. So let's just see if we're able to go all the way back to where we closed yesterday, which at around 20,750. Let's see if we can get that. But in the meantime, initial targets are, can we get above these highs right here? My 40 points fall slightly below those highs. That's why you see my exit here. Meantime, I'm going to erase political here. No, yes, I don't think there's any news already checked. Today's what, Wednesday? There's no more news for today. Now just element of patience. One thing I do have to mention, just looking up right now, we are in a 1 hour fair value gap. We are in a 1 hour fair value gap. But I don't think that's going to stop us from. So let me show you guys what I'm saying. We are in this 1 hour fair value gap. Because I was wondering why price reluctance is not moving. We are in this 1 hour fair value gap. This is not ideal. This could disrupt movement higher. If I'm being completely transparent. So I'm just going to outline it. At all. Those are the best colors. Anyways, you see the yellow lines here. It's hard to see. I'm trying to stress myself out right now. It's not ideal at all. That could literally flip price. Still gonna hold the trade just based off what's happened, which is 9:30 drop lower. We are below, somewhere below minute. Yeah, below minute opening price still, and we just went slightly above 9:30 opening. So drop lower and push higher. I would love to see these highs get taken out, which is a move back to midnight opening price. But that 1 hour fair value gap, I do have to call that. I do. I would like to see this inversion fair value gap here Make sure that's what I want to see. Yeah, I want to see this 5-minute fair value gap here. Inversion. Stay in place. And then this series of up close candles here. I'd like to see that stay in place. I mean, I don't want to see a body close outside of this. It's 2 up close candles. If we do, then we might be moving lower. So weird in my apartment. Like whenever it's when I'm awake, the AC tends to be very, very hot. I mean, very cold. Let me try to make this make sense. When I'm about to sleep, it tends to be hot in my apartment. And I flip the AC now. I wake up, I'm like, why is this so fucking cold? Very cold. Put the AC up real quick. Put the AC up and see. I want to see price go up. Come on. Come on. Wee. Reluctance. 1 hour fair value gap. Prior to that, you see how price just moved smoothly. Just keep going higher, higher, higher. Now we're just 1 hour fair value gap. It's starting to hold off. That's what higher time frame levels can do to price. I love these 5-minute candle close outside this orange shade area. Make the price more promising to go higher. trading is super interesting. Interesting thing about it. Whoever is someone that just wants like, for example, for Nasdaq, you're just looking for a 10-point fluctuation in price. So price goes 10 points, you just close out. That's $200. You did like 2 times a day, 3 times a day. That's like what, $600 for the day. I mean, literally, you can do whatever. Just find little order blocks, boom, get in, 10 points, you're out. So I was looking at how I'm up $200. Like if I did like 3 times a day, that's $600. Just wait in the AM session. Oh, see a little fluctuation, I'm in there. Little reaction, I'm out. Do the same thing. Do it pre New York session, so 7 to 9:30. Then during New York session, which is 9:30 to 11, and then PM session. Find a little order block, a nice little reaction. It doesn't have to even go far, and I'm out. My time we're spending here. Me no likey. Yeah, see, so This move here is not ideal. I'm looking at it right now. That 1 hour fair value gap could easily be holding off price now. And this could be another aggressive sell-off. It could. Not convinced yet though, but it's gonna be another massive sell-off here, guys. Yep. I can tell that's gonna come in. Okay. Let's see what we could do here now. Get another massive sell-off coming, guys. I really do see the massive. I want at 15 contracts here actually. What else? Make sure I want to do that. Getting cheddar, feeling better. Any ways to make a play. I'm gonna need some water. Okay, cool. Hold on, buddy. I got you. Give me some water real quick. This ends up going being losing trade. I was called it quit this session. I saw me take one dub and then one L. I'm trying to see if this could be a dub. If not, then it'll just be L. And then it'll be back to lessons of this is why once you take your 40 points, you get out the way. Get out the way. This could be easy rejections. Go keep pushing higher. I ain't gonna lie to you. Could be. Because what we're dealing here is this other 15-minute fair value gap. So honestly, it's in a ping pong. Right here. I'd rather not get any ground above this new daily opening gap. That's what I'm really watching. If you look at it from 1 hour perspective, though, it's trading here and now it's rejected. So that's why I even got in short. I want to see if this might turn to another bearish candle lower and really do some damage on the lows. But we do have this 15-minute fair value gap in place. So we're really in a ping pong match, if I'm being real. Start getting ground above this, if they're opening gap low, then we're probably gonna push higher one more time. It might just go clear out these highs, and we can still start rejecting. Okay, so 40 points would be what? All right, if we're to get 40 points from here, if we are to get it, probably right here. So right at the 600 level. I'm gonna take something off there. If we find our way above this 5-minute inversion, this 5-minute fair value gap, then I know I'll be wrong. Or not wrong. So I'm watching. If we do start going lower, I think it goes to 20,500. If we do go lower, I think it goes to 20,500. So I think we go below here. It's about all the way back down here. Watch 20,520. If we really get some momentum lower. I like how we pushed away this fair value gap on a 1-minute chart. See that? Trade in there, and we dropped away, made a lower low. Now we're in this one. So that alone could have been a trade if we got it up here. See, that's a 40-point move. Very close to it. What I like to see now is, can we trade below this fair value gap here aggressively and then drop it here? If we do, honestly, I know this is a 40-point move. Not trying to violate. I like these lows right here, though. If we can get that. We do have this new week opening gap high that could then act as support. Start doing some shit here. But I think the lows are likely to get hit. And I like this low here. No, just a little bit more than 40 points. Let's see if we get that. I like the idea of at least taking out a low. But it needs to get away from this new week opening up high. This level could act as a support that can disrupt everything. Honestly, I see it retesting this level here. So let's just do this. When it gets to the 40-point mark, I will just watch very closely. So this is 40 points. Let's watch it. Here, let's see. The lower yard is a little bit lower than this, in my opinion. So 40 points. Yeah, here. 641. So if we are to get 40 points, it should be about right here. Let's see if we can get that. I just moved the exit because if it slides through it aggressive, I want to be able to capture that as well. One interesting thing I noticed, like this is the weekly opening price right here. And all we did is run above it. And it seems like we created some market maker buy model where you see the buying occurring here. There's the buy side of the curve. It looks like we're on the sell side of the curve now. So I expect this down close candle here. I expect that to help deliver lower prices. So I'm gonna draw it out. Might be too much, but I'm expecting here is down close candle. To deliver, let's make it red. Nice. That'll be my expectations. So we know that again, 40 points is below this gray area. So I'm going to delete this because it kind of looks ugly right here. Deal. This doesn't look good for continued sell off. This momentum I'm seeing here, I didn't like that. I want to see this deliver lower prices, and it looks like it's wants to push higher. Do have to drop here, guys. Still sticking to it for now, but we're probably gonna touch this 5-minute gray area again, and we'll see what we do from there. But I would have rather seen this just the way it delivered here lower. I want to see it continuously deliver lower, but it seems to have traded a little higher. We're still are within these two up close candles right here. Could still act as an order block, but I don't like the rejection we're seeing here at all. This could lead to a push higher. But I do have to drop. I have a meeting I have to attend to. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll stick to the sales. I'm just watching these fair value gap here and watch this last 12 close candles. Not too happy with the sales right now. But again, we are still below one. Look to the left of the chart. There's a 5-minute fair value gap here. As long as we're below that, I'll stick to it. But I'd rather just see this drop off and not have this retracing here, because it looks like a nice move that could push higher. But all right, guys, I'll talk to you next time I have to drop for a meeting.